All right, we're back. Hopefully the sound is all good. Yeah, no mic yet, so bear with me. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Without further ado, we will start with gold. Um, mm, 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 Have has my one subscriber missed me since I've been away for about a week, upgrading the software. But yeah, we are forming a potential Model 1 distribution here, so we'll see what happens here. We're still within our deviation limit on gold. Yeah, we will monitor this and see, yeah, essentially wait. So yeah, we got the range. We'll see if there's more supply up here. I don't think there is. Yeah, it's clearly, it has all been mitigated. Obviously, we got this fairly large area up here. Which I do expect price to come back to at some point. There's a nice little daily candle up here. And then we have our imbalance here. But let's see if we can refine this even more. So mitigated 145. There might be something there. There might be something here as well. This isn't exactly it. On 10. Yeah, once again, whenever we're looking at these key POIs, we need valid structure. So 5 minute. Normally, from what I've noticed, on the 5 minute, there tends to be something more often than not. Given this is already a fairly large area here, so let's see. There could be something there. There might not be. But yeah, there is not. You could probably get something on a 3 minute here, but yeah, it's just not. It's just too small in terms of the time frame. But you know what? For the purpose of this exercise, we will have a look. I do apologize the lag that you guys are also witnessing on this. Yeah, I'm looking for something in that area which hasn't been mitigated by that. Maybe there. Do we have something? We have this, yeah. This is the last sort of 3 minute true demand that we have. True supply that we have, my apologies. Don't come at me in the comments, guys. Jokes. Come at me in the comments, please do. Couldn't give a fuck. Alright. Excuse my French as well. But yeah, so this is pretty much as true supply as we can get. But we might see price mitigate at some point. Actually, you know what? It's getting pretty close, at least looking at it on the 3-minute. And that wasn't really... Maybe that was some form of true supply. I'll validate that myself. Yeah, you know what? It looks like key POI there. That could be valid. There we go, 3-minute. That's been mitigated. That hasn't. There you go. Nice. So yeah, valid supply there on the 3-hour. Definitely not. It is 3 hour actually. Yeah. Hasn't been mitigated either. So. Oh, at that time it didn't. But yeah. So for now, plan of attack is simply wait and see what price action will do. We can still verify this further. Yeah, the only thing here, guys, is if we look at the macro context for this, like macro context for gold right now is pretty easy to figure out. We're in just a massive uptrend, so we are sort of going against the macro context for this. Hence why you'd only want to enter this if outside of the context, if this is just a A++ setup, which so far it's not quite A++. We'll dive into that a little bit more now. Yeah, so in terms of checking this as like a checklist sort of thing, this is against our macro context. Yeah, like look at these guys. You can see it for yourself. The other thing I would like to look at is their demand on this leg up, which is very crucial to look for. Technically, that's it. Technically speaking, that's it. Yes, there is, and it's a key sort of 4-hour demand area. However, it's still fairly far down. So if we, hypothetically speaking, we catch a short somewhere in here, we can still get a nice 2 risk to reward up until we get the nice break and all our requirements meet. And then when price comes to here, you can simply take partials and then maybe, depending on how price moves, go all the way back down here. But for now, that's a key area that we should look out for. But for now, I'm still monitoring any decent break of structures here. In terms of our volume profile, I did have a look earlier and it looked pretty good. So yeah, we got our volume area low at EQ, which is what you want in terms of the range inefficiency. So that ticks that box. trying to see. Now this would be good. Let's see if there's any demand, which there might be some here. Let's go on daily. 12 6 hour. I'm thinking there could be something here, guys. I would like to, or even like here. There just isn't at the moment, you know. Or if there was, it looks like it has been mitigated. Like, even this, you can tell right here that's been mitigated. On the hourly, a little bit insignificant hourly demand, but yeah, like yeah, there just is not much demand here. Like, unless you have to go, you might find something if you go low, but that's already too low, which doesn't interest us. Yeah, like, that is pretty much it. In a way, you could. I'm not saying we could get a top here, a local top or like a mid time frame top, but it's possible. Because outside of this demand, there's just nothing. So if price can, whether it does it later on, fill this fair value gap, mitigate this supply and come back down, or just front runs all this, which I'd say less likely but possible, and front runs this, takes out all this liquidity, takes out this demand, or for the viewers, for the sake of it being visual, does this, mitigates it, maybe it comes back and then just goes because there's nothing holding price. That's possible. Otherwise, what I'll do, I will dig a little bit deeper into these key primary POIs, and there's just nothing, guys. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. Same thing. Price looks pretty good. Like, this chart looks pretty good, guys. Even there, initially there would have been some demand, but it's been mitigated. Like, this looks really, really good in terms of key liquidity. Like, liquidity, 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 liquidity. Liquidity, liquidity. I like what I'm seeing here so far. There is some liquidity here, which is worth pointing out. Price could, yeah, front run this or could not. It's actually quite a bit of liquidity up here, so wouldn't surprise me if price goes to grab it. So yeah, we'll monitor this for now, set your alerts guys, but I'd say this is looking good for now. I really do like how this is shaping up. Just for the sake of it, I'll set an alert for when it comes back into this range. Same thing as to why I'm setting my alerts in here, because it's a lot better breakup structures within your range values rather than outside. Yeah, mint. I've set an alert. Alright, on to the next. Yeah, a bit of a longer debunk into gold, that one. Not a debunk, but you catch my drift, guys. You catch it. Alright, range, high time frame range forming here. And yeah, we do have some supply there, so quite a few things preventing me from taking anything here. But we'll let price play out for a little bit. I'm sure it'll come and mitigate this at some point. Anything on the lower time frame? Not really. Mitigated. I did not enter this, by the way, just in case anyone is wondering, but it came in nicely and filled this CME as I expected it to. See what price does here. AUD USD, one of my favorites while we are in this range. Not the best, it's not the best looking range, it's not the worst looking range, but we're ranging, so we'll keep that there. Higher time frame, we are ranging on a higher time frame as well. So you could even have we've got a very high time frame range here. There's a lot of TCTs happening here, guys. You can just see this by looking at it. Even there, range low, range high, but so far this is the range I'm wanting to look at. We'll monitor that one for now. Let's see if there's anything interesting on the hourly, potentially. Potentially something here for now. Not a fan. Yeah, we'll monitor this, see what happens. Yeah, there was a few. I was playing around with the lower time frames on this earlier, but that is not what we're here for right now. There could be something here, although it's not really ranging. It's a bit of a higher highs and higher lows. Like, yeah, it's not the best range, but yeah, could say this could be something, but yeah, you know what? We'll see what presents itself here. Maybe we'll monitor this later on. NZDCAD, another ranging environment here. This is a pretty poor. You know, you can probably do some real cheeky scalps in there. Yeah, look at this. Major downtrend. And then we have a naked low here. A very naked low. I won't go into the details of how naked this low is, but it's pretty naked. Naked low. Interesting to see if we take this out or not. Yeah, it's gonna make it back. Naked low on the daily now. There was something here, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty poor ranging environment. It's not. I'd say something could be building up there, but it couldn't. But it might. But it not. But it won't. Not the best, guys. It's just not the best. We do have a somewhat decent liquidity curve from just first glance here, which seems like it may have already been taken. Yeah, maybe a model 2 curve there. Tap 1, tap 2, maybe this would have been extreme liquidity on a lower time frame. Price took that out potentially. Was that extreme liquidity? We had our tap 1, we had our tap 2, this was tap 3, but I'm not seeing extreme liquidity. I'm just not seeing extreme liquidity, guys. No, I wasn't. Where was the extreme liquidity here? Like, it's pretty arse, if anything. That's like, yeah. Once again, you don't want extreme liquidity around you if you want something else. There's no real clean range here. Euro JPY. Hey, where are we? Hello, Cheech. Oh, boys. Okay. You know what? It's a range. It's like, it's as range as you can get, really. We are in an uptrend, so that's why I want to try it. Fine, slow. Liquidity curve is, it's alright. We'll read it as flow. aside. Like, we already had our 3 taps, but we had a break of structure into something here. What's price looking to grab? Liquidity up here. I think that's what price is looking to grab, if you'd ask me. Straight up. Could there be something here? Well, let's grab extreme liquidity because could that be extreme liquidity? Where is Harvey? Where is he? Where is he? Where is Harvey? Excuse my Batman quotes. Double top here, that is extreme liquidity. Question is, was that grabbed? This is as like, not clean, but it's a pretty good liquidity, guys. The reason that's not extreme liquidity is because there's such a downtrend after, creating a bit of an imbalance there, which you can shoot on the high time frame in a minute. But this is my extreme liquidity point. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but that is it. So Bryce could actually come in and grab the old dog, the old boy, and then I reckon there might be some supply from this thing right here, potentially. On the 3 hour maybe? No, 4 hour, come on. There you go. Oh, has that been mitigated? It has been mitigated. It really has been mitigated, alright. It has been mitigated, so that won't count. Unless we can find a very, very refined area. Like we had structural supply, which got mitigated here. There we go, mitigated supply for the boys. Mitigated supply. Is there anything more refined? Always look for refined areas, guys, and voila. Look at this on the 45. Perfect. On the 45. Okay. Could stand corrected here. That has been mitigated. That's been mitigated on the 30. Not on the 30. Very interesting. Maybe on the 50. I feel like that was that opportunity which has been mitigated. Right. Always look to make this as refined area as possible, because algorithms will come and hold on a minute, I saw something there. Algorithms will come and track it down to the centimeter and they will fill it. So I swear, if there's a 1 minute supply in here, you're kidding yourself. You are kidding yourself. Yeah, so it's all been mitigated. So what I feel like, given price hasn't reversed yet, I think it's coming for that liquidity. I really do believe so. And that means these are already very close, so that tap will essentially disappear. And it's going to be still a 3-tap model. And yeah, that's what I'm feeling for Euro JPY, which has also been a mega uptrend for a while. Ooh. Alright. And let's have a look. Once again, guys, so should have thought of this from the start, that huge ass CME gap right here, which CME gaps pretty much always get filled. Write that down. If you ever see a gap like this, sooner or later price is coming back to it. So this kind of just sets up a perfect model 1 or 2 distribution schematic from here. Where's my CME? I thought I had it. I swear I had a CME template. Looks like I don't. I swear I had a CME template. Unless we tripping will make one now. So I had it on like another man. Right. Nevertheless, CME that bitch. Come to me. Oh, it's close enough. And if you're watching this, and it's after the 10th of the 11th, whenever you are watching this in the future, you can check me yourself or cross-reference me yourself, and you will see the price would have come back down to fill this CME gap. Whether this distribution was confirmed or not, or whether we have confirmations to enter the trade on, that's another thing. But price will definitely come back in here. Not to mention, I'll double check it again, but there's probably demand. So, yeah, it's probably demand up there as well, or down there, to be precise. Change the color of this. What should a CME gap be? Yeah, that's pretty much the CME gap color that you can get. You will not get more of a CME gap color than that. CME gap. Bang. Alright, and yeah, liquidity curve, not bad. But we want to always refine this and see. There we go. That's not valid. That ain't valid demand because it's not part of our 6-candle bull market structure. But there might still be some. That ain't it. Still not it. Yeah, so there was demand, but it's not in our key POI targets. Demand like randomly in here, like this. That's not quite it. Give me something. Like this. This is not key demand, even if it hasn't been mitigated, because it's not part of this leg down. You have a blue candle in there. If these weren't here and we just had that, then yeah, valid demand. But it needs to be within a key POI, which it is not. Hence why I will not be writing that or plotting that one on my chart. Same thing, like it's not really within, like it's valid demand down here, sorry, yeah, up here. It's a valid demand, but it's just not within a key POI. These are key POIs. There, if there's demand there, fair play. If there's demand there, fair play. But here, randomly in between, it's just irrelevant. It just is. Look, if there's something here, like we can tell there's structural. We can tell there's structural demand, but it's not significant. Same thing here, that ain't it. That's not demand base. So far so good from this range. Yeah, we'll set an alert for price to come up here. 178.606. I'm actually very intrigued as to what's going to happen with that gold setup we were speaking about earlier. Let me see. Yeah, like still valid. Alright, I won't check many more things outside of Bitcoin in terms of the crypto market, just because I could be on here all day. We have a nice little range forming here as well. Might be having to take that one back. Is there a don't need that. Then we go to this. Same thing. I'll have to double check that, but was that legitimate supply? Because I don't think it was. Yeah, like a borderline. Alright, that's it, that's all I got for now. Alright, valid range here. Something like that. We've got on the high time frame potentially though. Yeah, it's the same thing, it's just like, it's uptrending and it's not in a good ranging environment like this. This is a nice ranging environment. It's not going straight up, it's not going straight down. Alright, but that is all I got for now. I'll pause the recording shortly. You know what? The one thing I do check from time to time is Asta. It's an interesting chart. It's a very interesting chart. Hasn't been going on for long. So, some would even consider it a baby. This one, that's my boy. We're in a nice little range here. How is that a range, you might ask? We have our deviation 1, draw, bring the range out here. Deviation 2, bring the range out here. And that's your 3 taps. The only thing I did not like about this range, if you were to take this as a technical accumulation model, was there's no return to zone. Like, there just is no return to zone here. This is rubbish. And you can see we're forming essentially an interesting liquidity trail here. Why the fuck did I do that? Yeah, these 3 taps right here, and price could come back down. So that's why I didn't take this. I wouldn't have advised anyone else to take this either. There's just no return to zone here. Yeah, but it'd be nice to see some more price action from this. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for today. My key ones that I will be monitoring is gold. As I've said, we have entered this supply zone here, which we have mitigated. Euro JPY. Same thing, some interesting things happening here. But once again, we are not trading expectations, we are trading confirmation. So for now, we have to wait for a confirmation. Alright, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.